the tail of the tape. It's Germany against the UK. We have Dustin Ammann from Gummersbach in Germany against Danny Dignum from Basildon right here in Essex. He's 14-1 with 1 draw. Dustin Ammann, 9 wins to his name. And it's great to see Danny Dignum back in the ring. Well, here we go. Welcome, everybody. If you're just joining us, we're at the Brentwood Centre in Essex. We're live on BBTV for the statement proudly presented by Johnny Clark of Top Tier Boxing. I am Aki Karim. I am joined by former world champion Barry Jones. And Barry, we have Danny Dignum back in the ring. Very popular fighter from right here in Essex. Yeah, he is a popular fighter. And we were talking about earlier about his world title shot, but just before that, he was getting real momentum in his work. He looked really good. I think the fight before was it Grant Dennis when he stopped and some lovely bit of work, and he was just building in confidence, looked really good. And he obviously came against Ala Kanuli for the world title, which was a big ask, and he fell a little bit short, but yeah, he's back. That's the main thing. He had a bit of time off, regrouped. He's back now, and let's hope we see he's back in the ring. Assault. He's a quality fighter. Yeah, he did. He had that win over Grant Dennis. He had him down a few times in that fight. And Grant, we've seen early on in the show, is a good fighter himself. Dustin Ammann come to the ring with a backflip, which we love to see. But yeah, Dignum, good shot there. Lovely left uppercut. Again, that's the second uppercut on the spin now that Dignum's landing with. Oh, good shot. Yeah, it could be a long night for Dustin Ammann, judging by it so far, but it is early. Of course, Danny Dignum, an experienced fighter. He's boxed 75 rounds he's had so far, so he's getting up there with the experience stakes. Physically strong in there, isn't he, Barry? Yeah, you just can't push away with your arms like that. That's the thing. You've got to use your feet to get out of the way. Well, he looks 2 weights above, doesn't he? Let's be honest. Yeah. Now this is scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds in the middleweight division. As he said there, he does look big, doesn't he? He looks strong. He looks a lot bigger than Dustin Ammann. Yeah, and a man trying to come low, but the problem is you're coming low and you have to do it, but it's the uppercut that you might be susceptible to, and that's what the shot that Dignum's having all his success with at the minute. Every time a man comes forward or holds his feet, he takes a shot like that. Yeah, and his face is reddening up already, and he does look heavy-handed in these exchanges here, Dignum. Oh, lovely work there for Dignum. Uppercut, right hook with the same hand. Yeah, Dignum 14-1-1. I mean, his only loss comes to, as you've mentioned there, in his title shot. And Johnny Beck is a class fighter. You know, Bentley did pretty well against him actually, but he's a class fighter. And of course, the draw with Sorokin, who we know is a quality fighter as well. Yeah, a good learning fight that was for Danny Dignum. Oh, good work again though. Mixed up, lovely body and head there. But he's not rushing his work. See, look at him picking his shots. The referee's having it. Oh, the referee actually, if that was 10 seconds longer, the referee might have jumped in there. Well, it was the uppercut that he found the home with early in the round there, Dignum. But then once he had Ammann in trouble, didn't rush his work. You know, didn't get the finish there, but he didn't rush his work. Look at him picking his shots all the time, looking for the target, make sure he gets full purchase on every punch he throws. Yeah, a bruising, punishing first round there. Fair credit to Dustin Ammann for not looking for the fire exit, because there were some heavy shots going in. Round number 2 here, Danny Dignum with a pulverizing finish to the round. And let's see how this one plays out. Oh, good shot from Ammann there. He's just trying to close the gap, isn't he? But you got to do it behind the punches. A little bit wild there. You'll be careful that Dignum doesn't throw a shot on the middle like that. Oof, yeah, because these are really getting through now, and they're thudding shots. But he's had a fair time out of the ring, Dignum, so he doesn't actually look like there's much ring rust going on, does there?
Oh, no, not at all. He's, again, it helps when you're the shorter guy, so you can maintain the distance easier and you get your range quite quickly. But still, what's been impressive is that when he upped the gears, he still didn't rush his work. He upped the pace, but he picked every shot he threw.
Yeah, and it does look like he's throwing all the shots with mean intentions. He's placing them very nicely as well. He's not wasting anything. And I think Dustin Ammann's corner calling for a lot of head movement. They want him to be a bit more defensively switched on.
And I think they want him to get on the chest to Dignum there, don't they?
Yeah.
Get closer. They're sort of trying to smother the attacks of Dignum, certainly that uppercut. That's good work there. Nice little spin on the front foot there for Dignum. But
your right hand did get through there from Dustin Ammann. Dignum took it well, but it did definitely get through there. Caught Dignum on the bridge of the nose. Oh, that body shot sunk in there, something nice. That was a nice body shot. I mean, Dustin Ammann is a tough guy because, you know, from ringside here you can feel these shots. They are thudding in, but yeah, but it's quite a predatory performance, and that was a really good right hook to the body. Yeah,
lovely shot, really well placed, wasn't it, there from Dignum. Took it well though, Ammann. Don't give him his credit.
He is a tough guy.
Oh, their shots there. They're sickening. Those uppercuts really they take your soul. They really do.
I mean, he is having a go back, but some of the punches, the accumulative effect's going to start to tell. I know we're only at the end of the second round, but you can see and Dignum is really placing these shots well.
Yeah, he felt that there, man. I think he felt that body shot. It ricocheted off the gloves, but I think he felt it.
Round number 3. This is scheduled for 6 rounds, but it's on ominous signs so far for Dustin Ammann, who's very tough, but he's taking some serious leather. Is there anything you can do, Barry, at this stage, Ammann, you know, to sort of stem the tide?
No, you've got to get close, and you've got to try and work around the tag a little bit there at Dignum. Coming at him in straight lines like that, you're walking on that uppercut and the right southpaw jab. Dignum, he throws in twos all the time, Dignum. Just maybe there's a third punch in that combination for him to produce.
He changes the angle well as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he pivots around the front foot really well, Dignum.
Oh,
good shot.
Good shot. Anyone who's felt one of them knows that they really, you feel them for a round. I think he hurt him there with that one, didn't he, the body shot?
Oh, he comes back there with the left hook.
Bravely fights back. I mean, I know it's only the 3rd round, Barry, but the referee is having a closer look at him now, isn't he?
Yeah, to be fair, though, he's covering up, so you can't really tell if how hurt he is or whether he's just playing possum to soak it up. Oh, it's felt that body shot, though.
And Dignum knows it, and he is really throwing downstairs. He's mixing up lovely, but he's going downstairs. And the referee has stepped in, and I'm actually glad he has there, Barry, because to me it was only going one way, and he could have got hurt there, actually.
Yeah, he was. You know, and again, I think he probably could have continued, but he didn't argue with the referee because he took that body shot after already a sustained sort of beating, slow beating for the last couple of rounds. He took that body shot, and the referee knows, he's experienced, he knows almost those body shots drain your energy, and then your chin's weaker, and all those things can take effect. So I think it's a good stoppage. And a good performance from Dignum. Again, you know, I want to be realistic, so I don't get carried away. It was a fight he was always going to win, but a guy with a winning record, so he's always going to have a little bit of ambition about his work. But Dignum's boxing at world level, he knows what it takes now to compete, and he had a decent display. So you know he'll know now that he belongs at a higher level, and that'll be a good little fight for him to show some of the things they've been working on in the gym, and more importantly, he's back in the winning he's back in that winning column. Psychologically, the confidence that'll give him onto a bigger test that's in this division now, certainly, and especially in the UK, bigger tests awaiting.
Absolutely. I mean, it didn't seem like there was any ring rust. He went about his business a bit like a predator, really. And yeah, very good performance. And I believe we're ready to get the official confirmation of the result from John Millard.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, at a time of 1 minute, 32 seconds of the third round, our referee Avery stops the contest. Your winner by TKO from Basel to Essex, Dignum.
No disrespect, but it's an opponent that I should look alright against, you know what I mean? I've still got a lot to work on, but as long as I'm improving, I'm listening, I'm learning, then everything's alright.
You took some time out of the ring after your last performance. How much better do you feel getting back in there, getting the win in such a good fashion?
It's been a long time now. Like I ain't gonna lie, I felt rusty in there. When I got in there, I thought, oh, like I've not had that feeling for a while, and that was a good fight to get the rust off. Have a couple of days rest, and then hopefully out on the 14th of April.
What is next for you?
Whatever my team thinks best, whatever my manager Lee thinks is best. After the Johnny back fight, I've got a lot of learning to do. I'm now in the gym with Al Smith, Eddie Lamb, Ian Weaver, Paul Taylor. I train with Inuts, my strength work. I needed a change. Listen, I used to train with Kevin Lilly. I love Kevin Lilly, he's like family to me. But I'm in a good gym, and I just hope that I'm improving.
And just a word to all the fans who came out and supported you tonight.
Thanks to all my fans, all my supporters, especially all my sponsors, because if it wasn't for my sponsors, I wouldn't be able to do it, so thank you all.
Well done, great performance.